Tea. I'm Maddison Hill.
And I'm Courtney Revolution.
I don't really know what that was. I literally just looked like I was about to eat the tea tribe. I was so excited. I was like, oh, I'm just so excited to be back.
It's a Monday.
Oh my gosh, it is a Monday. How are you guys doing? It is a crazy Monday because it is the long-awaited Bieber wedding ceremony we've all been waiting for.
We've been waiting for them to walk down the aisle officially, and now they're hopefully going to walk down the aisle, but not the hotel guests because they're not allowed in the venue.
I love how you went opera and I just went British. Like, nothing necessarily about a wedding screams either of those things.
Not at all, but you never know what you're going to get when you sip some tea.
That's true. That is true. That is true. Hello, you guys. We have a very stacked docket. You know, on Mondays, it's especially always crazy because over the weekend, celebrities just decide to act up.
They always act
up. And
up.
especially the Biebers, because it was their wedding weekend. They are actually going to have the ceremony today, but we're going to talk about rehearsal dinner details, the post that made Selena Gomez fans upset and pissed off. And then, of course, we're going to talk about him being so mature and thanking Hailey's parents for letting their daughter marry a savage.
Yeah! Didn't they tell you that I was a savage?
I literally saw that this morning, and I was just like, I want to murder myself already.
He thought it was Rihanna.
He thought it was funny, but it missed the beat for me. It was like, but no, you know?
Just dropped the
Just
stick
like
by
dropped
mistake.
it. Just like dropped it. We have Nina Pierre. I started a new job and ready to watch again live.
Nina.
Well, congratulations on your new job. Let us know what you're doing. You know we love the details on what the Tea Tribe has going on.
Of course.
You guys, we're also talking about Noah Centineo and him being off the market.
He is off the market.
Tears, we got to find someone else new for me to go after. We're also going to talk a little bit about Tekashi 6ix9ine, an update about him. We also are going to talk about Halsey and Evan Peters. American Horror Story fans, Halsey's got herself a new man.
Spooky, ooky.
Right? It is a little spooky, and I'm not sure how I feel yet. I might need to talk about it a little more. We also are going to talk about Cardi B. We got a lot of Miley Cyrus news. She was shading Caitlyn and Liam on Instagram. Plus, Liam's family is weighing in. They are keeping him as far away from Miley as possible, including they don't want them communicating.
That relationship was volatile, huh?
I think it was a little more volatile than we realized. Of course, then we got some car dinner tea time with Kylie clapping back at pregnancy rumors. We're talking about trashy Tristan. We're I can't even say. Diving into the dumpster.
We're diving into the dumpster.
I was actually going to say dumpster diving, but then just like nothing was coming out.
We're just jumping feet first.
He's that irritating to me. That irritating. We also have Luba. Greetings from Germany. Love the live chat. Well, we love you. Thank you for joining. We appreciate you. And all the way from Germany. Wow.
That's far.
Guten Tag, right?
Guten Tag? Is that right?
Is that right?
Guten Tag.
Please let me know. If
I gotta go to Epcot and double check.
For real, though.
Double check.
For real. And then, of course, you guys will jump into the Bieber news after all of that good stuff.
Of course.
Let's see. We have Happy Wedding Day, Lean.
I see Samantha with the hot plumber update.
I saw that too. Our eyes are literally the same. She said, hot plumber update, you guys. Samantha C. She's a Tea Tribe member. She's been keeping us updated on her love life, and Courtney and I live for it.
Yes.
She said her date night on Friday went well. Turns out he's a great kisser. Oh yeah.
Ooh la la, Samantha.
Coming in with the details. But he tried to put the moves on me, and I had to run the date. You know what?
Well,
sometimes a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do.
Period.
And at least he's a good kisser. You can work with that.
Always.
You can work with that.
Always.
That sounds good. A lot of potential there. I feel like this is going in the right direction.
And you can't be no bad kid. It's hard to teach a kisser how to be better.
That's true, especially once you get a little older. It's like if they've already developed bad habits, the bad habits are just going to be there.
He's
forever.
got the foundation. So
he's got the foundation.
Let's see how this works out.
I can't wait in like 6 months when Samantha sees like, guess what? The
oh my
plumber
God.
got down on one knee, and Courtney and I are going to finally get to officiate our first
We're going to pull our plungers out.
And get ready to go. I love it. Yes, we have Sadie having a bad day, but thankful for the morning tea. Well, we're glad we're here for you. Yes. I saw someone say Selena is beautiful. We're going to talk a little bit about Selena and the Selenators.
She's gorgeous.
Coming out to protect their girl. Ooh. She really is.
Oh.
Really, really is. We have Tiffany just watching the tea and folding clothes.
Me.
Laundry is the worst, so I'm happy that we can make it a little bit better.
I have to do that later today, Maddison.
I need to do laundry too, but I've been avoiding it. That's the worst thing when you get back from being out of town. It's like you want to relax, but then you just have more chores to do.
Madison, my suitcase will sit in the middle of my bedroom floor for like a week and a half.
Really?
Just chilling open.
Oh, see, my OCD jumps out. My OCD just pops out.
Everyone
gotta
tripping
put it
over
away.
my suitcase. Boyfriend's like, put your clothes away. I'm
And you're just like,
tomorrow.
what? What about it? We have Destiny saying, you guys are my only friends, LOL. Well, at least we're 2 friends, good friends to have, and we're always here for you.
Okay, and
we
something's
got
better
you.
than none.
That's true. We have the Montreal Tea Tribe. That's what Kimber's saying.
Oh.
Elaine, Courtney, cool post on Instagram.
Thank you.
On letting go. It was
Thank
cool.
you.
That was very therapeutic, and I felt like I needed that as well.
True story. I literally,
I
a friend
know.
asked me that question. I went right home and I said,
And you were serving us like a little smize. I was all here for it. I was here for it. We have Nina again. I want you both to be my new matchmakers. Nina, Courtney is in a very good long-term relationship, so maybe he can help you out a little more. Girl, I am single right there with you, so we are in this together.
We're going to find you the man.
Well, I thought Noah Centineo could have been the man, but now he's supposedly dating some Instagram model.
Ooh.
So
And I don't even
what
know
the
who
hell
she
is up
is.
with that, Noah Centineo? Exactly.
But wait, he dyed his facial hair blonde.
Okay, but facial hair can be shaved. You know what I mean?
Tea.
Again,
And it needs to be
it's
no shade.
it's a nice training move. Like, hey, let's shave that off and never dye your beard blonde ever again.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
it's something,
I
Madison.
appreciated it, but like, never again.
Maybe he's trying to get your attention on the lowest of keys.
Maybe.
Blonde bob and the
You know
blonde
what?
beard.
The Instagram model can have him for his blonde beard phase, and
And
then
then
once he's out of that, Noah, let's
You'll
get
be
together.
waiting at the finish line.
Yes, I'll be waiting. I'll be like, he got it together. Here we are.
Oh,
The
no.
lipstick I'm wearing is Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the liquid lipstick. The color is Catherine. I changed it up today.
Oh.
Normally I wear Lovely. That's normally
Giving
what
us
I wear.
Catherine like a little Katy Perry?
No.
Catherine!
You had to do that to me, didn't you?
Had to.
You did that on purpose. You did that on purpose, and obviously not.
For the Katy Cats.
This is absolutely not for the Katy Cats. We also have Tillamook in the house.
Oh, love her.
Tillamook is here.
Love
I got to shout
her.
out Tillamook. You know what I'm saying?
Always. Oh, always.
Oh, yes. Daniela Monet had her baby. Congrats. Ariana
beautiful.
Grande is going to be an auntie. Because, you know, she did that interview a couple
Auntie
weeks ago, and she was like, oh, she's definitely going to be an aunt. She's all excited. We know Ariana cried when she heard that she was pregnant, so congratulations. It has been a baby couple of weeks. A lot of babies.
Right?
A lot of babies. We have Sweet
Mimi.
Mimi. Good morning, and I love you guys. Today is my 32nd birthday. Can I get a shout out?
Of
Absolutely.
course, Sweet Mimi, you the sweetest. Happy
32.
birthday.
Congratulations. Happy birthday. Another year around the sun. Get excited. How are you celebrating?
That's what I want to know.
Will there be champagne?
I was going to say, can you have a drink?
Will there be tequila? If not, will there be cake?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Cake is fine.
Cake, pie, chocolate, really any of
What's your
those
favorite pie,
things.
Madison Hill?
My favorite pie is peach.
Peach? I'm like a chocolate pie connoisseur.
A chocolate
Like
pie?
a chocolate pudding pie.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Oh, yes, if it's done correctly with a nice flaky
Yeah, because
crust.
I was going to say, that could easily be screwed up, I feel like.
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
Yes, it can,
It could
Madison.
be easily
You gotta
botched.
do it right or don't do it at all.
That sounds so good right now. I'm ready for a little pie. I ate so much this weekend, you guys. So I brought, while I was home, 2 of my friends from LA came with me. And I showed them my favorite ranch from Stone Canyon.
Help me.
And just so everyone knows, they said it was the best ranch of their lives.
Really? It was nice and liquidy?
It was nice and liquidy,
Nice
but
and
also a little
viscous.
creamy, but like,
And it's
the flavor
homemade.
there. Oh yes, it's homemade.
That's the difference.
I've got to figure out how to dry ice some and fly some.
Yeah,
so you can try
I want to try some of the
'Cause
ranch.
it is so freaking good.
I want the liquidy ranch.
I'm literally 90% like ranch right now. You know how your
Ranch
blood is
queen.
90% water, mine is 90% ranch right now. It really is. I have a problem.
You're,
I have a
you're
problem.
literally the ranch queen.
Yeah, but like, is that cute? Because I feel like it might not be cute.
Lots of people love ranch.
I feel like Champagne Queen is like, and then Ranch Queen's kind of like, oh.
Champagne. Listen, you could be the queen of multiple things.
I guess so.
Both are exquisite.
Both are. Both are. One's more expensive than exquisite, but
Very
it's
true.
fine.
That's true.
Let's see what else we have. Pizza with ranch. Yes, Bianca.
Yum.
No, Ariana is not pregnant.
No.
Ariana got
Ariana's not pregnant.
excited when Daniela Monet was pregnant.
Yes.
Ari has no buns in the oven.
No buns. She
no
bunless.
buns in the oven. Should we go ahead and get started?
Is it tea time? Yeah.
I think it's tea time,
Let's do
right?
that.
Right?
Let's pour.
We have Mila saying, talk about Sean talking about Camila in his Q&A. I want to know your opinion. So Sean Mendez very often talks about Camila Cabello in his Q&A, but it's always subtle because he's like, I'm not the only one in the relationship. I don't want to, go cross any boundaries or whatever.
There's a lot holding him back nowadays, huh?
There's a lot holding him back. You guys know, we kind of think that Sean and Camila are obviously, despite what he says, a PR stunt. And I feel like As soon as Camila releases an album, that'll be very telling. If they stay together, then I guess I still don't really take back what we said, but they're going to keep it going longer than we thought. But we kind of think that after she releases her album, it's going to be kaput.
I believe so. I definitely think so, Maddison.
By the way, I need to shout, hold on, I got to go through my Instagram and shout someone out really quick
shout it out, girl.
We get into the tea. We had, where was it? I believe it was Mom of Three.
Was it Mom of Three?
Where was it? It was, yes. Yep. Mom of Three sent me a video of her daughter, her 13-year-old daughter, you guys, singing a song. She changed the lyrics to Senorita. And she made them about how, like, fake Sean and Camila are.
I stand.
And how, it makes her sick when they kiss and call each other Senorita.
Oh, my God,
and it was amazing. So I just wanted to shout out Mom of Three and her daughter. You guys are fabulous. This video literally made my day, and it was like Courtney and I coming through. It was amazing.
The artist jumped out.
And her daughter's a good little singer. So just shout out.
Keep up the good work.
Yes, thank you. You guys, if you ever do anything like that, or your kids are doing anything like that after watching the morning tea, please send it to us, because seriously, it really gave me the biggest smile and a really great laugh.
I love
so
stuff like
thank you. Okay, now we can cheer.
We can cheer. I already sipped twice, sorry.
Oh, you did? That's okay. Clank. Okay. Okay, so let's kick it off with Noah Centineo. He is officially off the market, according to Us Weekly, and he is dating Alexis Ren.
Now, who TF is that, Maddison?
She is an Instagram model, she looks like every girl on Instagram.
So let me say this.
And she's a brunette.
We would say more than likely the same thing about Noah Centineo if he were not in movies. He would just be like an Instagram model.
Yeah, because he wasn't really famous until To All the Boys I Loved Before.
Which I saw.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I see y'all in the chat. Relax. I watched the movie.
And Noah is hot. Can we
agree
on that? Okay.
Oh, I knew that.
But he didn't love the film.
The movie was okay, but it's one of those things where like y'all overhyped it for me. Because I was expecting a lot from it. It was like A Star Is Born.
That was probably my fault.
No. It was all of y'all and you. I was ready for the sparks to fly, fireworks to happen. I wanted some crazy rich Asians type of love for me to feel. And I didn't feel the same amount of love, but the movie was written excellent.
And it's cute.
It was cute.
And they're getting a sequel. And then there's a third installment. So
There's
it's coming.
3 of them?
There's 3 of them.
It was only like 6 boys, wasn't it?
3 of them.
What's her name, Laura Jean?
Yeah.
Laura, no, you need to stop writing the way you would, girl. No.
Whatever.
But it was cute. I saw it.
All right. I'm glad
it had a cute little ending. The last 3 seconds, I said, oh.
You still need to watch Always Be My Baby.
That's another one?
Always Be My Baby. Yes.
That's the one you really, really like.
Yes, that was my other one.
Noah Centineo's in that too?
No, Noah Centineo not in that one. It's Ali Wong. She's a comedian.
Oh, Ali Wong.
Yeah, she's funny.
Listen, more Asian people in movies.
It's all Asian representation in that.
Then I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
We need more Asian women in the movies. At this point right now, I'm going on strike. Now it's a temporary strike. If there's no Asian women in your movie, I can't watch it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Now recommend me your favorite Asian women movies in the chat.
Always Be My Maybe.
Yeah.
It's so cute. It's so good.
Crazy Rich Asians getting a sequel too?
Crazy Rich Asians, yes. Because there's 3 books to Crazy Rich Asians.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there's 3 books.
Y'all secured my coin.
But did you see how the woman who wrote the first movie, who helped write the first movie, she ended up stepping down because
I think I saw that.
She wasn't getting paid as much as the male co-writer.
Okay, so then you might not get my coin.
So I don't know. I'm a little nervous if the second one's going to be as good.
It's okay, Madison. What we'll do is
you can read the books. I have all the books still because I read all the books.
I'll fly to New York, right? I'll fly to New York. I'll stand outside a barbershop. Y'all know where I'm going with this. And I will buy a bootleg DVD of it, and I'll bring it back to LA, and we'll watch it that way because that's not fair. Pay that Asian woman her coin. It's not fair, right?
No, yeah, I'm just laughing.
I'll have to fly. It's okay.
Get us a bootleg movie.
It's okay. I'll wait outside the barbershop. It's fine.
It's fine. So yes, they are dating. They apparently have gone on several dates this past week. Most recently, they were seen in West Hollywood. He had his arm around her, kissed her on the forehead. You know, a forehead kiss for sure. I feel like is like not just friends.
Yeah.
Forehead kisses are romantic. Am I right, people? And then they were also seen grocery shopping in downtown LA. So I feel like they definitely are just serious. They've gone there. But yeah, she's a little Instagram model. She's always showing her tush, showing her boobage, just getting the likes, you know?
Well, good for her and good for him.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm a little jealous.
Not so good for you.
I'm a little jealous if I can, openly admit it, but it's fine. I gotta move on.
Well, look at it this way, Madison.
Robert Pattinson still got my eye on you.
This is just the fall fling.
That's true.
And we already know the more iconic term that we all are familiar with is spring fling.
Yes,
so you'll just
that's
be
true.
waiting
That's true.
That's
we gotta wait for cuffing season to be over.
Yeah.
When everyone is over.
They're over that.
The winter blues.
They get their Christmas gift and all of that, and then it's girl bye.
Exactly. I
That's
like it. Okay, a little update about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
What's going on with him?
So there's a new report from TMZ. This is just wild to me. Sources close to
Hernandez.
Tekashi said that he is well aware of the hate he's been receiving about snitching, specifically from other hip hop artists and rap artists and all that stuff, and rappers. But he reportedly doesn't care, and he thinks that everyone is just a hater. What he wants those people to know is wait and see. Again, I feel like he's being a little too showboaty, and I don't like that because it's like, you're still going against all of these people. You need to stop being so cocky.
Yeah.
Because now people are going to want to come after you 10 times more.
I want to ask you and the T-Tribe this, because for those of y'all that follow me on Twitter, y'all know I retweeted this and I responded to it and I said, wow, it's a shame how true this is. Now, you and I and everyone sort of feels like Tekashi's in danger.
Right.
Oh my God. As soon as he leaves prison, it's a wrap. Like, you know what I mean? Even with around-the-clock security. Now, Madison, the same kind of energy, and y'all, please listen to me when I say this, if you can remember, the same kind of energy and things were being said surrounding George Zimmerman. People were very upset with George Zimmerman, and George Zimmerman is walking around like, oh, hey, girl, I'm at the flea market. I'm selling rifles, taking pictures, signing autographs. So if George Zimmerman can walk around and chilling, and the gangs and all of them were saying, oh, it's a wrap for him, who's to say that Tekashi will really be forgotten and he can move on? Not move on, but like in terms of stay alive and be chilling.
See, but I think the difference is that Tekashi is taking down so many people with him, and so people want just like
to just
end it.
Yeah.
That way he can't come back and try to take more people down with him later. But I don't know. You're exactly right. That's a good point.
And I had never thought of that until I saw that tweet.
I just really hate how cavalier he's acting. Like, you're on trial. You're snitching on all these people. Yes, you were kidnapped and, obviously beaten and all of these things. But also it's just like, don't showboat around and act cocky and act like this isn't going to affect you and this isn't going to touch you. And, you have a wife and a child, or not a wife, a baby mama and a child to also think about too. So I just feel like you're trying to act all tough and hard, and it's like you're really putting other people at risk and yourself at risk.
I'm more worried about the baby's mother and the child.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you can finish your time, you snitched, you did what you did, come out quietly, lay low, and then if you want to drop music, sure, go for it. But I don't like how he's acting like this isn't a big deal, because this is a very big deal.
It is a very big deal, and here we go. Latrice is saying, word on the streets is he is the Fed. So there was, when Tekashi first came out, Madison, there were a lot of YouTube channels that were making videos sort of saying that Tekashi 6ix9ine could sort of be like an industry plant.
Yes,
like they took
I've heard about that.
I love a good industry plant.
Billie Eilish is supposed to be one too.
They say another artist named Baby Goth, I'll show you her later, is also an industry plant. Okay. But, and I love her music. Shout out to Baby Goth. She has a child as well. But I love her. But, plant her.
You just make me
They
laugh.
sort of say, you guys, that, they find someone with like a cool image and they build up their following.
Yeah.
And then, here's a career. You know what I mean? But all the while, snitching to the feds. Imagine.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Just to play devil's advocate, what if Latrice is speculating, not confirming, but she's really right?
Yeah, she
And he
could
was the
be.
feds the whole time. Then he'll be fine.
Right. The T-Tribe has their magnifying glasses quaking just right alongside with us.
So is 6ix9ine a snitch, or is 6ix9ine employed? Is now the question I want to ask everyone, because I don't know. We don't know. But like, what if he's just employed?
That's got to come out, I feel like, eventually. That has to.
It will come.
Okay.
It'll come.
I love when true crime and celebrity news comes together.
We're Nancy Grace, girl.
We are. We're giving Nancy Grace a run for our money.
Yeah.
Top mom who?
What y'all think about that?
Let's move on and talk about Halsey and Evan Peters. You guys know Evan Peters is from American Horror Story. I actually just watched American Horror Story Apocalypse. That's the latest one to come on Netflix. It was interesting. It kind of put together a bunch of past seasons of American Horror Story.
Then maybe I need to watch that.
Coven comes into play.
That's what don't say nothing else. I need to watch that.
Okay, The House comes into play.
I'll watch that.
It's that part is really cool. Sarah Paulson plays like 75 million characters.
Sarah's on it?
Oh, yeah.
Sarah and Evan?
Evan's in there too.
There you go.
And Emma, they're all there. Yeah.
Oh,
They're
if
all
none of them
there.
three is not in it. Wait, what's her name is not in it though?
Who?
What's her name? The older woman.
Oh,
legend, icon. What's her name?
I can see
I know
her
you.
character.
I know you can see her face. What's her name, y'all?
What is her name? Who?
Not Kathy. The other one.
Kathy Bates is in it.
The other one.
The one who's really tight.
Yes, tight. Tell me, y'all.
Tight. Jessica.
Jessica Lange.
Jessica Lange.
Jessica. She's not in it.
She is in it. When it comes back to another.
Secured.
Yeah.
Jessica's
it goes
on
back.
it. I'm watching.
It is Jessica Lange. Jessica Lange. Thank you. I totally just blacked out for a second. I couldn't remember what her name was. But yes, it is actually pretty interesting.
Yeah?
It's good. It's much better than the previous one.
Yeah.
I don't even remember. Oh, like
I couldn't get into
cult one,
Hotel.
and I love cults, and it was just not good.
After Coven, I felt like they all sort of.
I agree. Coven was iconic,
top
but
tier.
I love witches.
Me too.
We have Cloud Mags, y'all. They don't have to interact with us. LOL. Know what it's like to work for tips. Can we get the Mika song on my behalf?
Oh,
yes.
is Mika here? I didn't even see that.
I know.
My bad, y'all.
No. I think Mika's not here, but Cloud Mags still wants the Miss Mika song.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. Miss Mika. Nice to meet ya. Miss Mika. She on fleeka. Miss Mika. She loves the tea, ya. And we see ya. Miss Mika. Do you love the Biebers? Go, Mika. Go, Mika. Go, Mika.
That was a little Bieber edition,
Yeah,
and I really
that's a
liked
Bieber
it. Cloud
edition.
Mags, we got you. Thank you. I don't know where Miss Mika is, but Cloud Mags is
Shout
coming
out to
through.
Mika if you're out there.
Cloud Mags is like Maddison and Courtney work hard, but we got the Mika song.
Of course.
Thank you, you guys.
Stand Miss Mika.
But yeah, so the Daily Mail caught Halsey and Evan Peters out at Six Flags. They were on a little date. Apparently, they've been dating for a couple weeks now.
Okay.
But what's funny is Halsey has been very open about thirsting for Evan in the past. Like in 2012, she tweeted out that he was her crush after watching American Horror Story. And she tweeted about being whipped on him in 2014 and all of this stuff. And now they're actually dating. And I just think that's funny.
cute.
I like that.
That's cute.
Even celebrities can, tweet about their crushes. And then look, 7 years later,
Not
5 years
7
later. What's 2019 minus? Okay, whatever. Years later.
Some years down the line.
Some years later, they were at Six Flags together.
See, that's cute.
And they're dating. And Hailey and Justin are another example of that.
Look at that.
Another stand.
She's a believer.
And she's walking down the aisle today.
She is walking down the aisle.
She is walking down the aisle. So the moral of the story is, people, tweet your celebrity crushes because you never know. You could end up dating them down the line.
And you never know when they're going to finally quench your thirst.
That's true. So I'm not giving up on Noah Centineo.
Don't you
dare.
dare.
We just discussed about. That's what we just
Don't you
came
dare,
to.
Maddison Hill.
That's what we just happened. Yes, Brenda goes, see, Maddison, you're going to get your crush. Fingers crossed, ladies.
Oh, yeah.
And gents and T-Tribe. A little update about Adele and Beyonce.
Oh, I heard about this.
Did you hear about this?
I heard about
'Cause
this.
I read this and my heart, skipped a beat.
I said I love a #1 smash.
Right? Okay,
love a
so
#1.
prepare yourselves.
Hold
Adele
on.
might be getting divorced, but the jams are coming. Adele and Beyonce are going to be on the same song, everyone. Let's just take a moment of silence. Let that sink in. Two powerhouse women with the vocal range of an angel, a god, a goddess coming together.
Can sing your whole church under the table.
Oh
Period.
my God. I just frickin', I have not heard
Oh.
an Adele song, a new Adele song in so long.
Goodbye.
My heart needs it.
Yes.
My soul needs it.
Now, my question to you is this, Maddison. Do we think that this song could be upbeat, or is it going to give us ballad?
Well, it's so
I feel
Adele
like
and
Adele's been doing a lot
Beyonce,
of
right? They're going to be on
upbeaters.
a One Republic song for their new
Oh.
album. Chris Martin is also coming in with a little piano solo. So
Okay.
because of the piano solo, I'm thinking
They're gonna be
ballad.
crying.
I'm thinking ballad. I think we're going to be in our cars,
Yeah.
windows down, turning up, a good sob, a good belt. I think it's going to be just a nice, I don't know, emotional winter song that we need. You wanted something upbeat, didn't you?
I'll even take mid-tempo because
Did you want a
Adele's
little-
not like a high speed.
And I'll set fire.
Yeah. What about something
Yes.
a little
Were you
beat in
looking
it?
at something more like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
And that's fine. I'll take it for the iconness
right.
of it all.
I do think One Republic, that's a little random to bring these two ladies together, but
Ryan
I'm not
Tedder-
mad about it.
Ryan
Yeah.
Tedder's in One Republic. He
Yeah.
writes songs for Beyonce. He writes songs for Beyonce, so that's how I imagine. This is not a confirmation, but I imagine Beyonce was like, you know what would be good?
Adele.
That girl Adele. Yeah, call my girl Adele in here.
Now
Adele, you ready?
The day that report came out that Adele filed divorce papers, they said, you know what? Her hiatus is over.
Adele said, Beyonce said, it's time.
It's time.
It's time. Get Adele
Initiate the Adele phone line. Make her hotline bling right now. I'm so freaking excited for this. I can't wait to hear it.
Me too.
I can't wait to cry. It's just going to be so good.
That's going to break the charts. Everyone is going to want to hear Beyonce and Adele. Everyone loves them both, I sort of feel
I just
like.
hope.
All ages.
It will live up to the hype. I know it will. It makes me think a little bit about Miley, Ariana, and Lana, and everyone was like, oh my God, they're a powerhouse women. It's going to be so good. And it's like, it's okay, but it's not like iconic. You know what I mean?
The thing that collab had that I don't believe that this one will have is that Beyonce and Adele aren't two polarizing artists.
That's true.
Lana Del Rey is very polarizing compared to Ariana and Miley, even though the three of them are all great.
Right.
But Beyonce could sing a ballad, Adele could sing a ballad. If Adele wants to pick it up, Beyonce could obviously pick it up. So I think that, and we already know.
My brain can't even conceive how they're going to sound together. I keep trying to picture it in my mind, and it's just like, it's going to be so good, I can't even picture it.
We're excited. You know Adele is excited. Adele loved Beyonce.
I know.
Woo!
I will say the thing I love about Adele is that she stands other women openly, hard. Like, she loves Nicki Minaj. She's always rapping Nicki Minaj. Like, she just is also, of course, famous in her own right, but she also is a stan deep down, and I love that.
And I love celebrities that are like that because I feel
open
like
about it.
If I were a celebrity, all y'all would know is about who I stand, period.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what's wrong with showing love? I feel like some celebrities feel like they're too
cool because it's like, we're all A-list here, so we can't let other A-listers know we're geeking out about liking them. Like, no, Adele's not like that, and I really love her for it.
Me too.
So freaking excited. Let's move on and talk about Cardi B.
Love that.
So it is currently Paris Fashion Week. It was over the weekend. And Cardi B is getting a lot of attention for wearing this outfit that she is completely covered head to toe in blue, green, cream florals. I mean, she is covered. Like, her face is covered, head, everything. Everyone was praising her for, winning Paris Fashion Week, owning Paris Fashion Week, being the new fashion queen, whatever you want to say.
They were?
However, some people were.
Okay.
But then she's also getting a lot of criticism, specifically from the Muslim community saying, okay, we get a lot of backlash and a lot of hate for being fully covered, yet Cardi B does it, and oh my God, it's a fashion statement.
And it's like, they're not even...
No one's even saying anything.
They're not even allowed to wear that in France is the big deal. It's like it's against the law.
To be completely covered.
To be completely covered like that. So, I mean,
my thing is even taking the Muslim community out of it, I feel like if anyone wore that, any celebrity, anyone else wore that to Paris Fashion Week, they would be dragged. What are they doing? That's inappropriate. That's, going against the culture.
But this is a brand that thrives off of controversy. So I don't.
Well, and Cardi also thrives off of controversy.
I'll say this: I don't think that Cardi knew that this would cause controversy. That's me being honest.
Yeah.
I just don't think that she knows about worldly affairs to know enough to know that this would cause controversy.
Right.
But I do believe that her stylist and her team knew what's sort of like the passive way to sort of cause just a little bit of outrage. Because I feel like if Cardi would have worn a regular whatever, she would have gone up on a BuzzFeed list and we wouldn't even be talking about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But this causes a little bit of outrage, a little bit of controversy, just enough so that people are talking about her. She showed up looking like, an Easter gift wrapped up. And you know what? I think people deserve to be upset, and I don't think that it's fashion forward, in my opinion. I would have loved to see her in something really sort of weird and quirky, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like, she kind of goes all out for fashion weeks already and does typically wear like quirky and interesting things. I just felt like this was trying way too hard to go out of the box. Plus, like you were saying, it was controversial. And I just feel like anyone else who wore this would have gotten dragged for wearing this. And because Cardi did it, everyone's like, oh my God, a queen. And it's like, but no, no.
You know what I mean?
It's not, I don't know. I agree. Kimber says taking the religion out of it, this is still awful. And that's how I feel about it.
I agree.
I feel like no matter what, it's just, I'm not into it.
Yeah, I feel like the Easter Bunny is hopping right on past that one, unfortunately. Whatever. She looks like a couch.
No,
Wesley
she
just
does.
said that. She does.
And it's kind of like the florals for spring.
It's like, remember when Kim wore what she wore and everyone was dragging her? I didn't even think that was that big of a deal. But it looked like that, but with a face cover on in different colors. Remember that?
I'm just not into it. Not into it at all. Natalie says it didn't look great. I agree. I wouldn't wear it. That's what Mother's Load is saying. But again, it's Cardi. I'm sure she'll have something else controversial here in the next couple weeks.
I'm sure weeks.
In the next day.
In the next day. In a couple days.
This was a good diversion from everything that's been going on though, with Tekashi. So now we're at least talking about this outfit instead.
And that song that came out with Post Malone and somebody else that dropped the same.
I forgot about that.
She
dropped a song with Post Malone was it French Montana?
I think it was French Montana.
Yeah, I think French Montana, Post Malone, and Cardi B all dropped a song together.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it yet.
But you know what I did listen to?
What?
I did listen to iPhone by DaBaby and Nicki Minaj, and let me tell you, that is an excellent song. Can you make sure y'all stream that by DaBaby?
Tis a hit?
Oh my God, yes, definitely a hit. Nicki, DaBaby, we definitely need a dramatic music video for that. If it's not shot already, but you know.
With Fendi everywhere. Fendi everywhere.
I stand Post Malone, y'all, by the way.
Yeah, Serena B goes, listen to Fendi. No, Courtney loves Post Malone.
I love Post Malone.
He stands up for him in the Crocs all the time.
And I do also love Fendi. She put out the song for the Fendi collection.
Everyone's talking about Fendi.
Yeah, I love Fendi.
Fendi is great too.
I love Fendi, but I love iPhone.
Okay, let's move on and talk about Miley Cyrus. There's a lot of Miley, Liam drama that we've got to unpack here.
Oh, God.
And we are going to get to the Biebers, you guys. We have all the details you need to know leading up to the ceremony that will take place later today. So we got you covered. Just hold on.
Hold on, believers.
Okay, so Miley is getting attention for seemingly shading Caitlyn and Liam on her Instagram.
Okay.
So she posted this photo of her and her two dogs, and I will say, how she captioned it is very interesting. It was very long. She wrote, "Waking up surrounded by animals is my favorite way to start a morning. I am immediately reminded to love without conditions. The best part about animals is that they are careless about details." She went on to say they live by the golden rule, love and be loved, nothing in between. Said that they love back 100 times. All they ask is to be cared for in exchange for loyalty, reliability, and faithfulness. Reminds me of someone. And then she did the hand raising emoji. It reminds her of herself. What do you think about that? We can break it down a little bit. I think the first thing that's interesting is I'm immediately reminded to love without conditions. Okay.
Madison, when I tell you we were onto something when we had that swingers conversation, we were onto something.
I agree.
We were onto something.
I agree.
They are swinging on the playground. They were. Yes, they were.
They were swinging. The conditions. The best part about animals is that they're careless about details. Liam was not there for the swinging after a while. He wanted the details. He cared about details. The fact that they just want to be loved in exchange for loyalty, reliability, and faithfulness. So is that her accusing someone of not being faithful? I don't know. Or reliable, or loyal.
Madison, I just get this feeling that Liam ain't squeaky clean.
Really?
Nah, period.
I don't think any of them are squeaky clean.
I don't believe any of them are squeaky clean, period, but I feel like that Liam's image is the one that has the most to lose here, and I think that both sides are trying to, I feel like Miley is like, well, I'm out in the forefront, this is what happened, take from it what you will, and Liam's family is like, well,
let's protect
circle
you.
Up. Yeah, you know what I mean? That man, I think that they both entered it into whatever their situation was, being a little bit wild, and maybe, like you said, Liam said no, maybe Miley said no, maybe Caitlyn said no, maybe it was a throuple and we didn't know, and Brody didn't know.
I was like, where does Brody fit into this conversation?
Anything, you know what I mean? But I don't think that Liam is as innocent as we would want to believe.
We have Amanda saying, I just have to say, I am so over people being holier than thou on social media. It was all caps, so I had to read it because it was serious. We have Easy Tips, Liam will never be back. They both have two different personalities. Danielle says, what if Liam asked for it, thinking it was what he wanted, like guys do, but realized this ain't for me.
Maybe, Danielle, you could be right.
Leticia says, I don't understand swinging relationships. I love my boo-boo and him only. Any trespassers get shot.
Silly. Y'all silly.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't like that Miley is the one, though, putting everything on social media. I will say that because I think that backfires against her negatively.
Yeah.
Because even if Liam, something's not right and his rep isn't right and something's a little wonky, either way, she's the one who looks bad because it's like Miley's the one shading, Liam and Caitlyn on social media.
And then his family could be telling him, well, just let her go and do whatever she's doing in America. Let her sit back and destroy herself. Because if that were my family member, that's what I would say.
Well, and that's kind of what's happening. So there was a separate report from Radar Online about Liam, and Chris Hemsworth, his brother, and his wife are very, very protective of Liam, like you were saying. They are trying to keep him away from Miley, whatever they need to do, phone calls, texts, and obviously from seeing him in person.
Or is he just in rehab? Speculation, not confirmation. That sounds like rehab. No?
Well, but not if he's staying with them.
But
rehab would be like he would be somewhere else. I mean,
he
went on vacation with them recently. He wouldn't have been able to go on vacation with them if he was in rehab.
Something ain't right there.
Something's not right. But I just feel like the source told Radar that they're picking up the pieces. They're happy to protect Liam, shutting Miley out of his life. They find Miley's breakup song, smear campaign, trying to say Liam, with the drugs and alcohol, and her texting him randomly infuriating, as they welcomed her into their family with open arms, and now she's kind of basically destroying Liam.
So Liam's family is saying Miley corrupted Liam. Miley is saying something in his buttermilk wasn't clean.
Right.
And
something in Caitlyn's buttermilk isn't clean.
So who got the pristine buttermilk is the question.
There has to be some, of course, truth in the middle. That's what we always say.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? The actual truth is somewhere in the middle. I don't know. I feel like, obviously, Miley and Liam willingly entered into a swinging relationship with Caitlyn and Brody.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think they all were in on it, and I still think that somewhere in the midst of that, Miley and Caitlyn realized, you know what? We like doing this without Brody and Liam.
Yeah.
And that just totally rocked Liam's world.
And you know who the one that was probably the most for the swinging? Let me tell y'all this, because y'all missed it.
Brody?
Brody. Because Brody the one that ran off. He said, well, when it's an action movie and the hero jump and everything blow up behind them? That's Brody. Because it is blowing up in the hills behind him. He said season 2.
Yeah. Brody was definitely the instigator of all of this. I honestly really do think that. Because he's always kind of been like the bad boy,
the bachelor,
the player,
sort of here, there, everywhere.
Whenever he was with Caitlyn and supposedly in this committed relationship,
he was still dipping it low and spreading it wide.
And he already found someone right away. Like he's already with Josie Canseco. Like definitely, I feel like Brody's the one who's just trying to. He's like celebrating this.
Brody, I used to stand you back in the day on the hills, but right now you smell. And this is really one hell of a story, Maddison.
It really is. Also, apparently, Miley's family, a source told Hollywood Live that they would not be surprised or upset if her and Caitlyn reconciled their romantic relationship later down the line.
Later down the line when her next EP come out.
I just feel like, honestly, Miley needs to be single for like the next year.
I want Miley to come out with 15 tracks of I'm single and who cares music. Right?
No, you're right.
That's what she needs to do.
Yeah, no, you're right. I just feel like
give us 2 record balls.
No matter what, like if Liam's reputation or Liam's not as clean as we think, no matter what, I feel like this whole situation has really made Miley look bad. Just because, just the timing of when she ended things with Liam to getting with Caitlyn, then breaking up with Caitlyn, and then still like posting on social media and things like that. I just feel like to kind of repair her image and how people see her, she just needs to be single, come out with some breakup hits. I'm single, I'm loving life, I came in like a wrecking ball, what's up? And just let it simmer for a little bit. Let it simmer.
Random, but you know who I would love to see Miley work with in terms of like, when I say I want her to give us like just all like single woman tracks? Lady Gaga.
Ooh.
Right?
I could see that actually.
Because I feel like Lady Gaga is also kind of one, and this is not shade, that's sort of like in a relationship and then not a relationship, in a relationship. When she's out of a relationship, Miley, give Stephanie a call. And
I would be very pro that situation.
Right?
And I feel like Lady Gaga is kind of going back to her wild side.
She's hopping back in the macaroni and cheese
You know what
box.
I mean? Her costumes, her makeup, house laboratories. Like, I feel like she's really starting to kind of go back into that old little monster image.
Yes, claw my face off.
I mean, with Miley's Wet and Wild, it could happen. It could happen.
Right? I'm here for it.
I can see it.
I am here for it.
But let's just maybe, but after that, then Miley can change her hair. Right? I feel like after that, it's time to let that go, for sure.
Please.
Okay, let's get into a little...
Cargenetito! Hello, everyone in the office.
Kicking it off with Kylie, you guys. So she suddenly responded to pregnancy rumors on her Instagram story. If you guys saw this, she was showing off her not even her six-pack, just her abs, her really flat stomach, said that her body is really coming the F through lately. Now, the reason why we're saying pregnancy rumors is because if you guys remember when she went to the hospital last week for the flu-like symptoms, everyone on Twitter, and including even some members of the T-Tribe, you guys felt like that was Kylie being subtly pregnant. She had morning sickness. Something wasn't right. I think that's why she posted that Instagram story. Look at my body. Look at my flat stomach. No baby in sight. No baby in there.
What a beautiful way to address the rumors without being like, I'm not pregnant.
Right.
Y'all are annoying. Goes on Instagram Live. Y'all are trash. Excellent. Beautiful. And now we're sitting here. Well, Kylie's not pregnant, everyone.
I'm just like, is your body coming through after your case of the flu? Is that what I need at this point? Just
you lose a little weight.
A good case of the flu. Just flatten that stomach right out. Just kidding. I cannot afford to get sick. We have way too much ish coming up. We cannot. But I'm just saying that's all I kept thinking about is like, are you thanking the flu for your rockin' new bod right now? Is that what's happening? My body is coming to F through thanks to the flu. Still get your flu shots, people.
Discharge body.
Discharge body. I cannot.
Oh, Kylie.
The moral of the story, she's not pregnant.
She's not
There
pregnant.
is no way that flat stomach has a baby.
And the jury is still out on Rihanna.
The jury is still out on Rihanna. Yes. Okay, let's talk about Khloe and Tristan. Get ready to dumpster dive, people. So the first thing we're going to talk about is that video that Tristan posted of his day out with True. He captioned it, "This made my heart smile. I choose not to share too much about my kids on social media." Did you know that he was choosing to do that? Oh,
Maddison.
I think someone's just a dumpy dad and is trying to make an excuse for themselves.
We already know you wasn't seeing them babies.
I know, but it was his choice. He just chooses not to.
Everyone done come out and already said that you don't see the baby. So why are you lying? Who are you? All 5 people that still believe Tristan is completely innocent and is young?
I cannot. He went on to say, "But this video, I couldn't resist. One of my most cherished and prized roles is being a dad. Daddy loves you." I'm sorry. This is just complete BS, and especially coming off all of the instances of him still coming for Khloe, commenting on her pictures, congratulating Malika. Like, Tristan, you are really trying to win Khloe back by going through the avenues that you know she cares about most. Her best friends, calling her beautiful, giving her compliments, taking True out on a daddy-daughter day, and putting together this little compilation video. Like, nothing in this world means more to Khloe than True.
I'm going to ask you something, Maddison. Now, let me know what you think. Now, there are some members of the T-Tribe that have said that they believe in their own speculation, not confirmation, that Tristan and Khloe are back together, and this is their way of slowly,
trying to build his reputation back up?
Yes, so that he can make his return to the show eventually.
I will literally throw up in this teapot.
That's what some of the girls say.
I will throw up in this teapot.
I don't believe it, and I don't want that. I just find it all to be very stunty. Like, if we weren't seeing these things before, now all of a sudden we're seeing them now, especially after hearing that you don't see any of the children, really.
Right.
So it's like, you know, it's just a little too late.
Well, he also just caught a bunch of backlash for this post, you guys, because a ton of people in the comments were like, "Hey, where's Prince? Where's your son? Your most prized role, your most cherished role of your life is being a daddy. But yet, where's Prince? Where's a video with Prince out on the day? Just having your day, playing in the park, whatever you're doing."
That's a very valid question, Maddison.
I just feel like even if Prince wasn't at this Universal Studios Day, which is totally fine, of course, his deals with Jordan Craig are very different than with Khloe. He should have posted two videos. The great thing about Instagram, you can do multiple things in one post. One with True, one with Prince.
I'm going to say this, Maddison. if everything is peachy keen between Tristan and the ladies, where's a photograph with all of y'all?
Exactly.
Not saying that has to happen, but the way you're portraying to the public is like, oh, all y'all, everything is peaches and cream. So where's that photograph?
And also, why aren't you, commenting on Jordan's pictures? Why aren't you showing her the same sort of Instagram love?
That's what I'm curious about.
If you're not actually trying to win Chloe back and you're just trying to be a better person, trying to be a good co-parent to both of these women, it's not being reciprocated at all. No. It's complete BS. And the fact that some people are buying this is absolutely mind-boggling.
Oh my God, Maddison, we're going to get comments after this.
Oh no, I even saw some of the comments. Oh my God, he's changing. Look at, I'm like, he's changing?
Y'all, come on now.
Come on. You have got to be. The public has got to be smarter than that.
Those are the same people that would be in an emotionally abusive relationship and tell all their friends and not leave.
I'm just
those
like,
are those people.
What the hell is wrong with people? Also, a source told Hollywood Live that Tristan's biggest mistake of his life is letting Chloe go. My thing is, I'm just like...
No, how about this? You should have already known that because we know how Lamar is.
Or,
so like,
how about the biggest mistake of my life is letting out of my pants multiple times and cheating on Chloe publicly multiple times. That should be the biggest mistake of your life. Sorry.
And we have the receipts.
We do.
We done seen you.
It's just so cringy to me.
Plopped his little toupee off. You just ran up on the step ladder.
So
Give me that. Snatched right off his head.
I just don't know. Like, she forgave you once. She forgave you once. Yep. She let you back in once.
You are on TV being trash.
And then you went and did it again, and now you're like, I have regrets. I messed up.
Madison, let me tell you something. What an age we live in. When them kids grow up, they're going to have one hell of a baby book, huh?
One hell of a baby book.
It's called Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Sit
down and watch that.
All it's going to be is just compilation videos of me and Courtney just talking so much ish on Tristan Thompson. And honestly, you know what? I hope he does change. I hope that maybe some 20-something can come into his life. Actually, 19-year-old, because that's what it finally took to change Scott Disick. So maybe some 19-year-old can come into his life and, turn him into the man that he really needs to be. I hope that can happen. But until then, I will continue dragging him left and right because he is such a garbage human.
My thing is, like, after hearing all of this and knowing all of this information, what woman in her right mind would want to date Tristan?
Oh, I'm sure there's still women sliding into his DMs.
I'm sure.
I know. Well, it's funny because actually some trolls often come for me and they're like, Madison's just so thirsty for Tristan Thompson. You can tell she's just so obsessed with him, so in love with him. I'm like,
thirsty for
Have you watched, honestly, 0.1 seconds of anything. Any show, any video, anything. The fact that someone can come for me and try to say, I talk about Tristan Thompson the way I do because I'm obsessed with him. Right?
Madison,
right? Those are the same people who think he's a changed man.
We need Tristan Thompson, Kevin Hart, Drake, and Future. The real house husbands of celebrity world. Because they all got woman issues. They may or may not see their kids. Future got like 6 kids.
Really?
And like 5 babies' mothers.
Really?
Oh, yes. Wendy puts up all their pictures every single time. Oh, my God. Yes, that would be a show.
5 babies' mothers.
Drake hit a baby. Like, oh, my God. They've all got like kid issues. Now, imagine that reality show. Now, Mona Scott, you're playing. Get them together and write up the contracts.
That's what we need. We have Danielle Cohen saying, clout chaser that can change him. Marianne says, oh, Karma, where are you? But honestly, Jonathan says, we don't stand trashy Tristan. Absolutely not. Salty for You says he's trying to stay relevant and make it on another season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah,
Probably, and then he's going to forget to sign some paperwork, and then his face is going to be blurry, and then he's going to complain about it.
Yep.
Or complain to Kanye West that a song choice that they used was really hurtful.
Run away. I said, girl, really?
I said, Tristan, you're trying.
Don't you be running away from your kids, your responsibilities, your monogamy? Don't you be running away from those things? Sounds like a pretty accurate tune.
Also, Tasha has a good name for your show, Daddy Life on VH1.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
Daddy Life.
Daddy Life.
Daddy Life.
Daddy Life. Ain't none of them daddies.
It's just cringy enough that I would tune in.
On VH, that's the right network
too.
Makes
me just uncomfortable enough. Just uncomfortable enough.
In case Future want to slap Drake, it can't go on E. It's got to go on VH1.
VH1 where we can get a little more ratchet.
Yeah.
But it's still cable television. It's just that fine line. That fine line. Okay, let's get into the Bieber time, you guys. If you've been waiting for Bieber's Selena, Justin Hailey rehearsal dinner, Justin's cringy Instagram posts. If you've been waiting for all of that, please go ahead and share this video right now. Let your friends know it is coming right now.
Now, Maddison, I want to preface this before we get started on this Bieber news. I do want to shout out Bianca again, because Bianca brought something to the light that we hadn't talked about, and we're still not going to get into the specifics of it.
Okay.
But I do want to say, especially for people that will watch this back, Bianca tweeted that Scooter Braun is following me, and I want to say this to y'all.
Hold on, I need to sip.
Go ahead and sip that. Yeah, Scooter Braun is following me, and he has been following me for a period of time. And I want to say this, before y'all go on your little pages, y'all spam pages, and send us emails and DMs, I ask y'all this, Levatics as well. If Scooter Braun, Justin Bieber, and Hailey Bieber, and Demi Lovato don't care and find us entertaining with the things that we say, why y'all so pressed like a space bar? And let's hit it, Maddison. Let's ride on into Clown Town.
Also, just coming off that, if we said such terrible things and those people hate us so much, why would their manager be following you? And just
so y'all might as well just get with the winning team and be a fan,
it's
dummies.
Fine.
It's fine.
It's really, you guys
it's a show.
People are trying to make things serious, and trust me, the people who manage these people find it okay.
I'll even take it one step further. The adults are laughing. Why aren't y'all? Now let's hit it on into Clown Town.
Okay,
Put your noses on.
Let's go. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the throwback picture that Justin posted of him and Hailey. Selenators are freaking pissed. And honestly, they kind of have a reason to be. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, that's a reach, you know. No. I understand why they are calling this out. He said, you know, my wife and I, where it all began. Well, this is a picture taken during the time that Justin was dating Selena.
Yep.
He's wearing a necklace that he wore for Selena. So obviously everyone in the comments were, you know, tagging Selena, Selena shipping, back when you were with Selena Gomez, all of those things. My question for Justin is, if you didn't want Selena brought up on your wedding weekend, why in the hell would you post a picture from the time you were dating her?
Because
why?
Clowns love a circus.
I'm just like, you post this and then you expect to not get dragged? Like, obviously you're gonna get dragged. Obviously Selena fans are gonna come for you. And then Hailey's gonna have to go whine about it and be upset. And Maddison, I just feel bad.
When I saw them pictures, because it was like the first one, and you swipe next and you see Selena with the little necklace, I said, oh.
Why?
Oh, well, that's messy.
Why
did he do that? In all honesty, all jokes aside, now, why did he do that, Maddison?
I would like the people who come for us in our DMs who are like, you guys just love Selena and hate Hailey. No, I don't hate Hailey. I actually feel bad for Hailey. But please tell me why Justin would set himself up to be dragged by Selenators. Why? And honestly, Hailey should be pissed too. If I were Hailey, I would literally be like, why in the hell would you post that on our freaking wedding weekend and let Selena fans be coming for us, dragging us, making fun of us? Like, why are you such an idiot?
Madison, I hope they turn both their phones off today. I hope their phones are already off.
I
don't want them clapping back. I don't want them responding to nothing. I don't want no more posts until after midnight tonight. Please let this day be a peaceful day for Hailey. And let her get her man, please.
Let Hailey have her wedding day, please. No, absolutely. I don't think Selena cares about this.
She don't.
At all.
She's queen.
At all. It's just her fans calling out the irony of the fact of you're trying to be romantic and post a throwback picture with your wife where it all began while you were dating someone else and someone who you are still linked to consistently.
Every day.
Because of things you do on social media. It's very, very frustrating.
On the wedding day. I guess he said on the wedding day, mask off. Mask off. That's what he said. Well, y'all gonna be mad anyway.
Well, he also decided to thank Hailey's parents for letting her marry a savage. That is a direct Instagram quote. He posted an old picture again from that night, okay? He just posted this morning of him with the in-laws.
I saw.
Hailey's parents, his mom. And he said, thank you for letting your daughter marry a savage. Now, Mom Tribe, how do we feel about that? How would you feel if your daughter's husband, on the day of their wedding, posted something on social media and said, thank you for letting your child marry a savage?
I really, truly wish it would have said clown. Like, not even in a mean way. I just wish it would have. Like, what would the haters have said then? I think that's strange.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't
it's
get
an inside joke. He's such a prankster. Funny.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's falling a little flat for me. Like, again, I feel like he's just playing into the things that make people upset. And I just feel like on your wedding day is not the time and place to do that. Like, we've been hearing so many reports about how Justin wants to prove to everyone, his family and friends, like the world, that him and Hailey have this great relationship. They're this great couple. But yet you're still acting immature. Like, to me, someone who's posting something like that should not be getting married. And they already are, obviously.
They're already married.
They already have been legally married for over a year. But just imagine you're marrying someone who, like, thinks it's funny to joke about that on their wedding day.
I would hope, Maddison, by this point, that they at least understand his sense of humor. Right. I would hope.
I think they probably do. And this is just my own, opinions coming into play. But, like, obviously a ton of my friends have gotten married. I attend a lot of weddings. If one of my friends, fiancés, husband-to-bes, posted something like this on social media, I would feel the exact same way. I would feel the exact same way. And honestly, I would probably text my friend and be like, hey, what the hell? Why is he posting this? It's not funny. Have him take it down. Or honestly, I would probably go into the groomsmen suite and be like, what the hell? Why are you doing this?
Just imagine you're about to get married, the door swings open and there's Maddison Hill, bottle of champagne. What are you doing?
What are you doing? I don't care if it's Justin and Hailey or one of my own friends. I would still think this Instagram is not funny.
It's me, Mars says cringy, annoying, and I agree.
It is cringy, and it is annoying. They did have the rehearsal dinner last night, so thankfully, I guess things are still going off without a hitch. E reported on the rehearsal dinner. Okay. It was apparently on the water. People rode up on boats. Kendall was there. They were greeted with champs, which obviously I approve of. It was very chic. They were very happy. People were cheering for them when they got there. They were all smiles. They were all happy. And then, of course, the wedding will happen today. Wow. What are your predictions? What are your predictions from today?
My predictions from today, this is what I hope. I want there to be absolutely nothing to report about tomorrow. That's bad. I want to.
Oh, that's bad. Okay.
That's bad.
I was like, oh, please, all the sources are about to be chirping.
I know. I want it to be
here this evening.
Beautiful. Justin showed up in a beautiful white top. Hailey looked stunning as she took off her clown nose and put on her ring. Like, I wanted to sit up here and go, oh my God, look at these pictures. Oh my God, Leo, pull that up. Oh my God, didn't it look so great to you guys? But we know tomorrow it's going to be Kendall looked at Justin too long while he was at the altar. Like, you know what I mean? It's going to be so much mess.
I'm laughing. Annette says, Justin says Selena's name at the altar. That happened in Friends. That happened in a Friends episode.
That happened?
Yeah. Ross said, I do Rachel, or I love you, Rachel, and he was marrying someone else. And then it caused like this huge issue. Whoa. I don't necessarily think that'll happen, but I hope what you're saying is true. I did see like pictures of them, really, really blurry paparazzi pictures of them going into the rehearsal dinner, and Justin was like literally like making this like weird face.
Daddy.
And I guess for me, I know that's his sense of humor, and I know he's a jokester, and I know, all of these things about him. But as a woman and as someone who, would be getting married to him, I'd be like, hey, can you like act serious just for one day?
For one day, Madison.
Just one day. Can you not be a jokester? Can you not be a prankster? Can you not be making dumbass faces? Like, can you just get it together for one day?
For me, it's like, okay, y'all are the Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber.
Right.
You're already a spectacle. You don't need to make yourself a spectacle.
Exactly.
You're
People
already Justin
are already
Bieber,
invested. I mean? People love, you have J-Lee shippers for a reason.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Jelena shippers get upset for a reason because you chose to marry Hailey. You chose to spend your life with Hailey. And that's totally fine and that's beautiful. That's amazing. I just feel like Hailey deserves one day of her husband not acting like he's 12 years old. You know what I mean? Like, I would just be so annoyed.
Too slow to do is asking, will Justin now wear his wedding ring? That's a very good question.
I mean, we know that he hasn't liked to wear one in the past. I feel like at this point, if I were Hailey, I'd be like, we're doing the ceremony. We're having the official thing. We're exchanging of the rings. Yes. You need to have some sort of symbol. Or, like, go get a tattoo of my initials on your ring finger or something. Yeah. Some people do that. I have friends who are nurses who do that because it's hard to wear a ring. Like, just a symbol of marriage somehow needs to be on him, I feel like, for people like us to shut up. to be honest. Like,
shut us up.
You want me to stop talking about you and stick my foot in my mouth? Well, then why don't you do something to make me do that?
Right?
But so far, that has not happened. It's the opposite. It's not happened. Cody Welch says, what's the prenup looking like, though? That's the real tea.
What prenup?
So they actually don't have a prenup. When they went to do the courthouse ceremony, they just wanted a boudoir moment, and they just went and did it. So they have no prenup in place. I know that you can legally get a post-nup, so you can have an agreement after you get married, but it's kind of not as binding or serious or protective as a prenup.
Maddison, I hate to
There's
bring
no
this
prenup,
up.
guys. There's nothing about what about the prenup, because there is none.
This is like, they really said we have to have sex. But the Lord said nah, so we gonna go right to this courthouse.
And we're gonna
yep. And we are gonna boudoir it up.
Without thinking of the actual much larger repercussions. Then honestly, if they would have just had sex, I feel like it would have just been a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's gotten so much more complicated because of the courthouse and all this stuff. And I know that's their religious beliefs, and I know I totally understand it and I respect it. And I've had friends, believe and do the same thing. But my own personal beliefs is, just do the deed and then you can worry about the piece of paper after.
Y'all, they literally said, we are so horny, we have to get married right now. That's literally what they said. That's wild, right?
I hate that.
That's Madison. They said, we are so horny, we need to go to the courthouse today.
Oh, I know. I know.
Shout out to the believers that were like 12 when he first came out and thought y'all were gonna marry him. I know y'all feel like y'all dodged a bullet.
Well, I mean, Hailey was a believer and she is marrying him. So you know what, fans? It's fine.
Y'all better be, that's y'all queen now.
It's fine.
That's y'all queen.
Marianne says, is he going to bring his IV bag? Ha ha ha. He's probably getting an IV right now as we speak. Getting an IV as he
right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Madeline says, LMAO, if they hadn't gotten married to have sex, they would not be married today.
And that's what I think. That's my true, honest belief.
They would have changed their minds by now.
That's how I feel.
And then Nicole says, Hailey said the boudoir wasn't worth it in that dirty room. I bet they get dirty feet walking around the house.
I think that's so funny that Bunny Saltzman said, read a book, Courtney, but I wouldn't be at this table if I didn't have a degree, probably, right?
Yeah,
that's funny.
Probably. And I feel like we read plenty of books, and it's just fine.
I read lots of books.
It's fine. We read lots of books.
Y'all got Lamar Odom's book? Make sure y'all go and buy that.
Because Courtney did read that. He did, cover to cover. All right, you guys. We will make sure to give you any Bieber updates we have throughout the day. Of course, make sure you're following Hollyscoop on Instagram. Make sure you're following us on Instagram.
Yes, and the Twitter.
Yes, and the Twitter. Make sure you tune into Daily Rewind later this afternoon. T-Tribe talking about this Bieber freaking news.
Get ready.
You know we're going to need you in the comment section. Strong. We're going to need you in the comment section because Rewinders get way out of hand and they get way too serious when it comes to the Bieber. So please, T-Tribe, make sure you're there. Make sure you're watching, you guys. Make sure in the meantime you're shopping the Hollyscoop store. Make sure you're subscribed. Also, please make sure you're sharing about the morning tea. Bianca, girl, we know you got us covered. But please, everyone,
Street team.
Just share so we can continue to grow and do all of the fun things we want to do. And we will see you tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for Tequila Tuesday. You know we're going to need it after this Bieber wedding. So make sure you tune in tomorrow because it's going to be wild. All right, we'll see you guys then.
Bye. Guys.